My name's Ty Trumbo, and I play the role of Brian. Brian's a corporate executive who's wealthy, who has everything going for him, and then his baby daughter's kidnapped, and Brian becomes really a tortured soul as a result of the tragedy.
My name is Ida Nilsen. I play Rachel. Rachel is a loving person, happy, naive. She's experiencing the worst thing a person can ever experience. She becomes very cold and resentful and hateful. Tries to cover up everything that she lost with a new life that she doesn't connect to, but that she has to do to survive.
Well, we shot a proposal scene the day, which was a flashback into the early life of Brian and Rachel that highlights a happier moment. It's one of the few happy moments in the story.
The most interesting thing with the scene from today was getting proposed to, I guess. I haven't been proposed to before. No, it was fun. It was very, it was fun and playful and happy. And the other scenes has been very down and, heavy and dark. And so it was fun to get to be all just in bliss today.
I researched how parents reacted to tragedies such as this, how fathers reacted specifically, and so that was very insightful. And other than that, I just tried to just really kind of develop my own background for the character of Brian outside of the script.
I didn't do any no preparation. No, I am really trying to connect with having something that you love so much and the loss of that. Finding the truth of Rachel in me, I guess, and then bringing that. Working with the cast and crew was fun. They're all super nice and playful, and except from him.
What's wrong with me? Other than working with her, there were no challenges at all.
Now you just have to get back, and that is obviously not true at all.
It was a great experience working with Hoyon and Josh. It's unlike a lot of short films in that it moves very quickly. They really spent a lot of time in pre-production, outlining the shots and really getting prepared. So the production went very smoothly, and I'm excited to see how it comes together.
When I first read the script, I was so moved. I thought it was heartbreaking. And just the fact, because I read it from the perspective of my character, obviously, and just the idea of a husband you love and a daughter you love, and then having all of that just taken away and rebuilt it just broke my heart, and that's why I wanted to do it.
I found the character of Brian to be very dynamic and that he changed, and I found that to be really hard to do for a short film. And he starts off as a corporate executive who has everything going for him, and then he loses his daughter and everything changes. And so it was interesting because I almost saw the before Brian and the after Brian as two separate characters, so I enjoyed playing him for that reason. I would describe it as a story of a young couple who has everything going for them, but loses what matters most to them, and two parents who grieve very differently. And Rachel's character started over, and that was her way of dealing with the tragedy, and Brian couldn't forget, and ultimately he becomes so bitter and so hateful that he seeks revenge.
I think people should see the movie because it's a very heartbreaking love story about something that you would never wish for anyone to happen. And
yeah, it's entertaining, but it's also intelligent, and there's substance to it. And it's not like a lot of short films that take place in one or two locations and that are very dialogue heavy. This moves very quickly. There's a lot of twists and turns, and it's just very enjoyable for an audience.